Hey, what's up guys, the boss here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel, and today inside of this video I'm gonna present to you a card which everybody is probably underestimating, but it's very useful, and especially against Airwaves you can do a lot better if you're using this card. And you can use this card already when you're in League 1 and then up to League 5, and still it's very useful for me. And you can use this card inside of the Iron Forest, inside of Crabfest, inside of Thunderdome if your troop cards are not that strong, or your cards in general, and you can use it as well in King Xing. But today we're gonna use it in Iron Forest because there in this current wave sequence I found it very useful, and today we're gonna try here to climb up from the 4th place onto the 3rd place. So you can see there's still a little bit of difference between us, but we'll see how that goes. So my loadout consists of the Honey Gun, Flamethrower, Sky Harpoon, Fury Skull, Sheepify, and there we have the Pirate Lasses. And I'm sure not a lot of people are using Pirate Lasses. Most of them are using the Huntresses at the moment, but Pirate Lasses can be very good against Airwaves too. And then we're having Snowball and Arthas in the end of the day, and let's hop straight into the battle and see how it goes. So, oops, I forgot to watch a video, so I'm gonna cut that out. And we're back in the game, having the ticket, and now we can start. So, right away, we're gonna put King Arthas here into the side of this map, basically, because we want to prevent that the easy starting troops will actually take out the small crabbies. We need to accumulate as many of them as possible for the later round when we have a lot harder troops. But yeah, so that's why we're starting off here, spawning the crabbies right in the corner, and try to spawn as many as possible. The reason why we're taking Pirate Lasses into the battle instead of the Huntress is that Airwaves are pretty strong here inside of the Iron Forest, and we're basically using them only for cannon fodder. So Huntresses are pretty good if you're having a lot of time and a lot of gears to bring a lot of them onto the map so that they can take out the air troops. But if that's not the case, I'd rather go for the Pirate Lass, because she's spawning, or when we are spawning here this card, then we're getting 2 troop units instead of 1, and this helps us to get a little bit more time to take out the Airwaves. And in general in Survival Arena I have the feeling that the person with the higher airwaves with the higher airwave defenses, and who can deal with them better, usually gets on a better spot. And that's why I think Pirate Lasses are very good inside of this game, and can help you actually claim better spots in general, which is pretty nice. So I've been trying to use this already, like I said before, in different arenas, but Pirate Lasses always help me there to get on a better spot, which is pretty nice, and you'll obviously see that as well later inside of this video. And I'm talking too much. We need to spawn a lot more crabbies, and I hope it's not gonna lag too bad later on, otherwise I'll switch next time to my computer. I actually set it up already so that once we play with Arthon, I'm always saying his name wrong, but Arthon, when we play with him, then we can actually switch to the computer so that we can play without any lags. So far so good. However, we're doing a good job, except for spawning all the crabbies. That's not good. I need to focus again, talking too much here. And in a second we're gonna see the first boss wave coming in. And the first boss wave shouldn't be too much of a problem, but if you check out the boss wave here is doing splash damage. So if we would have spawned our crabbies here right in the beginning, this boss here would have taken them out. Big Daddy would have splashed them away, and that's of course something we try to prevent, and you gotta be careful of. Alright, let's use the Snowball here on Big Daddy, and I think without any problems we should be able to survive this wave. Alright, and we can see in 2 waves there is another air wave coming in, so that's why we're starting to upgrade here our stuff a little bit. I don't think we need to upgrade them that much. We can still work on our defenses down here, but still it's better to have the air defenses prepared rather than being unprepared. So let's place here another one. We're gonna place here another Honey Gun, I guess. And in 1 wave the next air wave is coming in, and we're doing so far pretty decent, I think. Besides of that, we're not spawning enough crabbies. So when you have Arthon, then you constantly should spam the crabbies everywhere, because obviously that will give you an advantage, especially here in Iron Force, where the troops are getting exponentially stronger. So their damage is, or their power in general is getting so incredibly strong that you've got to be prepared for the later rounds, and that's exactly what we're doing while we're having the easier rounds. And there is another air wave coming in. We're gonna upgrade here all of our air harpoons. And so far so good. I hope we don't need to use the furry skull right here. We're gonna save it up rather for later, and we keep on spawning our Krabbies right here. And before we spawn the pirate lasses, I want to get some more here of our defense towers down, so that we don't lose too many crabs right in the beginning, because in the next airwave round I assume we still can use the furry skull to take out the air units, so we should be totally fine right here. And by the way, some side information I want to share with you. From now on I'm gonna post like the end screen, the end setup I'm having for each arena on my Facebook page. You'll find the link in the description, so that when you try to copy the strategies, you don't always need to watch the whole video or search for the video part where I'm actually showing my end map. So that's gonna help you to find stuff easier, and also if you scroll through the photos and stuff, you'll also find more specific tips, because I have the feeling, or more specific videos which you're searching for, because I have the feeling that YouTube is kind of cluttered with all of the YouTube videos there, and it's kind of hard to find sometimes the right videos. So that's gonna help you hopefully a lot to improve your scores, and also find exactly the videos you want to watch from me and about which specific arena. Alright, so next wave is going to be an air wave. I think we can handle that one just by pressing the furry skull. At least I hope so. Otherwise that would be a shame, because we would take some damage. And we're making some good progress here, spamming some more Krabbies. So far no lags. Looks good, guys. We're making good progress here after 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Alright, Airwave is gonna come in. Let's see how that's gonna work out. And where are they? Alright, there they come, and I think we need to use the furry skull. Or not. I'm not quite sure. Yes, we should use it. We should use it. Alright, so we're gonna fight here against this airwave while spawning against some more Krabbies. This is basically your only task so far until the later rounds where it's getting a little bit more complex, but we'll get to that as well. So in 4 rounds we're having the next airwave coming in. So we have some time to upgrade here our towers. And so far, so good. But you can also see the waves are getting way more bigger, and the problem I'm having, for example, is that I'm only having the flamethrower here against all of those masses, and flamethrower is basically only targeting one unit instead of doing splash damage, which is kind of unfortunate. I'd rather prefer a tower here with a splash damage, but like I said, the other towers are not good enough so far. I need to upgrade them, and maybe then I can also improve my score and don't need to concern so much with spamming Krabbies, because obviously spamming Krabbies is just necessary because you want to deal with all the incoming troops and get some more time to do damage with them, and that's the reason why we're also using the pirate lasses. We just want to spawn so many of them that our troops actually have problems to get through, and we're having here some of those goblins piling up. And for that we're preparing with Sheepify so that we don't lose too many of them for the later round. So it's basically it's always the same strategy in the end of the day what we're using here. And you can use that as well, especially very well I think in King Sing or in Gridlock, because they have kind of similar airwaves coming in, or wave sequences coming in, which makes this strategy very useful in the end of the day. Alright, next troop wave is coming in. I think we should support here on the other side, where not that many Krabbies are. Towers with Arthon, and now we can use Sheepify again. Perfectly timed, and we're having here sheep running around, and they cannot kill that many Krabbies here at the same time. But hopefully our Arthon is not dying. That's perfectly done. He almost died, but you don't want to have your Arthon to die. because obviously then you lose time to spawn way more Krabbies, and this will probably always end up in having a lower score in the end, because if your opponent is constantly spawning Krabbies, obviously that opponent will have more time to take out troops and whatsoever. Alright, next wave is going to be an air wave, the wave we've prepared actually for. So we're having here a huge pile of pirate lasses already. Hopefully that's gonna be enough in combination with the furry skull, and we're gonna wait here until a lot more of those goblins are at this position. Now we're gonna use it, and we're gonna use Sheepify, try to capture as many of them under its effect, and that looks pretty decent, guys. I think we're doing here a pretty damn good job so far, and hopefully we're gonna reach the next high score, or at least exceed my high score. But I wanna get here on the 3rd place, that's at least my goal, and let's not forget to spawn some more pirate lasses, because the next air wave is going to be pretty strong. And here it comes. Alright. Let's prepare the finger to press on the button, and there we go. And you can see the pirate lasses are stopping the air units, and if you would have used instead huntresses, they would always take out the huntresses, and you obviously don't have that many of them, because pirate lasses spawn more and are 2 gears in total cheaper, so that's pretty good for you. And let's hope we can take out all of them. This would be awesome, and it looks like we're gonna take out all of them. Perfectly done. And then for next round we can also, like the next air wave in 2 rounds, we can also hopefully take a few of them out, which is gonna give us in the end of the day an advantage. And here we're gonna use right away the snowball, because I want to buy some more time until the troops reach the end. And so far so good, but you can see the troops are getting massively strong right now. Hopefully we're gonna make it further than that, or we don't lose too many Krabbies right now, but it looks like we're having a huge mass of those troops incoming, and this will be difficult, but I'm having still a trick up the sleeve. Alright, we can use here the snowball and the Sheepify again, and perfectly timed. We're having again a lot more time to deal with those troops and have all of our towers practically, or actually maxed out, besides of this Sky Harpoon at the bottom. But for this Sky Harpoon I'm actually having different plans. And let's see, we should save up as many gears for the pirate lasses, because obviously we won't survive otherwise the next air wave, or we won't be able to take out that many of them. And I actually will try to take out as many as possible, because every kill counts. And I mentioned it in the beginning when I said that the one who is able to control the airwaves has a higher chance of winning a better spot here in the end. And therefore that's exactly what I mean. If you can control them here, then you for example have 3 kills more than your opponent, even though he has the same tower levels. That makes a huge difference if you really can take them out, or at least take some of them partially out. And you can start doing that already in League 1, and here we take some massive damage against those ones. I made here a mistake, I should have reversed the maze. Unfortunately I forgot that, like always. But we're having Sheepify. Alright, we're gonna use a little bit of the furry skull right here, because I don't want to take too much damage. We're gonna prepare here to reverse the maze right now against those troops, and that's what we're exactly gonna do. They're speeding up, but that doesn't matter too much. We're gonna sell here this tower, send them again backwards. That's gonna give us some more time to prepare the snowball, and we're performed here again very, very good. We don't need to concern about saving up the ammunition for the next round, because we are having an airwave coming in, so we can use Sheepify again. Place some more pirate lasses, and that's gonna do it for this round, and we're gonna have the next round coming in, and let's see how we can deal with it. Hopefully 1, 2, 3 kills here in this airwave. Oh, I need to upgrade this air harpoon, and there we go. Let's use all of our power against them, and I hope it's gonna work, but it looks like we're just being able to take out one of them. That's kind of unfortunate. Yep. Alright, but one is still better than none, and therefore, yeah, we should be satisfied with this, but now we have to be a little bit more careful, let's place now or sell the air harpoons, because we ain't gonna be able to take out any of those airwaves which are coming in sooner or later. And therefore we can sell now our towers or our air harpoons right now to upgrade here some of our flamethrowers. Use Sheepify again, and basically now you could actually see that pirate lasers are pretty useful. Otherwise we probably would have taken a little bit more damage right in the third airwave, I think, where they started to take out a lot of our troops. So pirate lasers are in that case pretty useful, and if you want it, I can also show you how that strategy works in the other arenas like Gridlock or King Sing, like I said before. And now we should start selling this one. We're gonna send them all back. Use Sheepify right here. Alright. Still a lot of troops. If they make it to the end of the maze, we're gonna have a problem. We should be able to take them out though. I'm pretty confident. Looks pretty decent here. And we're having still a lot of those Krabbies left, so you can see our preparation from the start actually is paying out right now. We can use still one more Sheepify, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna save that up for later, I think. No, I'm gonna use it now and distribute here now Krabbies all over the place, and this has a different reason. So I'm showing you actually a third trick right now here in this video. This is a video full of tricks, but against pirate lasers that ain't gonna work, so we have to wait for a different wave so that I can show you this trick on how to loop effectively with King Snappy, not King, with Arthon. If you didn't know, this character was called in Cloud Raiders King Snappy. That's why I'm getting sometimes a little bit confused, but we should be fine. Alright, but against this troop of pirate lasers could be difficult. Alright, we're gonna reverse here the maze again. Use the furry scout right now. Now we need it. We're gonna sell here this part, reverse the maze to get some more time, reverse the maze again. Ooh, this will be close, guys. This will be close. Maybe we're gonna take some more damage. Alright, you can use your Sheepify again, which is perfect, and send them all back. Where Arthon died. This is not optimal. Alright, we're gonna sell this part, send them back. Use some pirate lasers. We're gonna take now some heavy damage. Oh, guys, this was not perfectly done. Something went horribly wrong in here. I'm not sure what, but something went wrong. Anyways, let's continue. And maybe we're still able to beat our high score, but we shouldn't have taken damage against the pirate lasers. This is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, now the trick comes I actually wanted to show you, which is using Arthon to, or not use him because he just died. Alright. This will be now way more difficult than I imagined it to be eventually. Except if we get one more. Actually, this works out perfectly, guys. We just spawned enough Krabbies to actually make it work, so you can see those goblins, they always stop to take out some of those goblins, and now we should be able to reverse the maze if we're quick. Alright, 3 of them are speeding up and 3 of them are... and Arthon died again. Why? I would have needed him now to prevent those ones who were speeding up. Alright. To stop them here right in front of the Skyshot generator. Let's see if that's gonna work. Yes, one is down, but we used a lot of our furry scout for this, and I think the rest of the troops should go down easily, so we can use here again our Arthon to spawn some more Krabbies to loop here the troops, depending on which ones are coming, and we can use our Sheepify for that, because we don't need Sheepify for the next round immediately right in the beginning, and I hope this is going to be enough that we can take all of them out. But it looks like that, so this was pretty decent, and we're about to exceed our high score, which is even better. So if now the right amount of troops comes, there shouldn't be any problem to exceed the high score, and we exceeded the high score already, so actually we were doing everything fine, guys. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I thought this was a pathetic performance here, but so far so good. I'm actually quite happy with this one. And it's, as you can see, you can actually mess up a little bit and still you can make it onto a top spot. And we're just gonna keep on spamming here a little bit of those crabbies, because then we managed to pile up here the incoming troops to make it easier for us to loot them in the end. And it looks like we're gonna get the snowball just in time again. We can start here this part. Place here the air harpoon right to our speeding up. This is not optimal. We can use sheepify again on them. I just want to speed to our speeding up, alright. And we're gonna use here our pirate lasses until our Arthon is ready. We're gonna sell this part, and we loop them perfectly, guys. This is exactly what I wanted to see here, yes! And we're also about to take them out, but I think against the next airwave we won't have a chance. Let's... and one reached the generator. This is pretty bad. This is unfortunate. Alright, let's reverse the maze here. Spawn some more crabbies, and I think this should be actually it. We managed to get all under sheepify, which is even better. Although they're now starting to distribute all over the map. Alright, let's use this part right here. We're gonna use our furry skull, some more pirate lasses, and our snowball in a second. Let's hope we can take them out. Yes, we did, and now the airwave is going to finish us off. We should have made 10 more kills, but we didn't, so that's gonna be the end, I think. There's no chance to really take them out. If we would have had a nice army of pirate lasses again there, it should have worked out better, but unfortunately we don't have one, so that's going to be the end for this fight. Actually, we made 20 more kills than before, so I exceeded my record. I'm happy with that, and I hope you could also see that you can exceed your scores by using the pirate lasses, and it doesn't really matter in which league you still are going to be able to perform with them, and everybody who didn't underestimate them and leveled them up actually is now benefiting from it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this first strategy video after my return from China, and that's going to do it for today. Have a good day, peace out.